Hi, welcome to the full stack development with Angular 8 and SpringBoot. So looking at our development process, we have completed the step 1, and in this video we're going to concentrate on the step 2, which is importing a router module and define the routes in the Angular application. Let's begin. Moving into the Visual Studio Code, let's open app.module.ts. Let's import the router module. Let's take a copy of this import statement and let's paste it, and let's change this to router. We're going to import the router module from the Angular router package. Let's import the router module. Along with that, we're going to import the routes. So in the down, we're going to define routes. Let's create a constant variable, const routes, which is of type routes. As we discussed, routes is an array of route objects, and each route object contains path and a component. The path, which is nothing but the URL, and the component, so we're mapping it to the book list component. So let's take a copy of this route object and let's define a second route. So if the user navigated to /category /category ID /:ID, so this is how we are going to pass the parameter to the route, and we are mapping it to the book list component. And let's define the third route. If the user navigate to the base URL, which is a localhost :4200, then we have to redirect it to the /books, and we have to specify one more property, which is path match, and I'll set this to full. So we're going to define one more route, which is a wildcard route. If the user navigate to any other route which is not yet defined, then we have to display a page not found. So for that, let's go ahead and create a new component. So let's expand the terminal and create a new terminal. So ng, g for generate, c for component, and I'm going to keep all the components in a components folder, components /page not found. And I don't want the spec files to be generated for this component. I'll set the spec to be false and hit enter. And you can see now it got created inside the components folder, and it generated 3 files: CSS file, HTML file, and the TS file. So now let's go ahead and define the fourth route, which is a wildcard route. So let's take a copy of this and paste this. Let's change this to, let's remove this redirect to and path match properties, and path ** and component page not found component. So if none of the route is executed, then the wildcard route will be executed and it will display the page not found to the user. Of course, we have to add some static content to the HTML page that we will do in the later videos. So let's import the router module to the imports array, just like how we have imported the browser module and the HTTP client module. And on this router module, we're going to call the forRoute method. To this forRoute method, we're going to pass the routes which we have created in the above. So let's pass the routes. Let's save this. So now if you flip to the browser, and you can see localhost :4200 /books. If the user navigate to the base URL, it will automatically redirect to the /books URL.